Hello everyone, it's Calvert32 Special. Welcome back to the channel. If you've been following the channel for a while, I just released last week a video talking about the gear that I carry in the back of my Jeep for fishing purposes. Well, that was filmed a month or so ago, and I've had the opportunity, maybe a little more, and I've had the opportunity to use that gear a number of times now. Not so much in the river like I was planning to, but Memorial weekend camp trip up to a lake that was stocked with trout, so I was using it out there. Probably a little on the heavy side for trout, but it's what I had easy at hand. Now, it was the first ever. This actually, you may recognize the the reel and rod from the video. Part of this is my first being my first ever bait caster. I've been having to learn a little bit because there's slight nuances, difference in how you use it versus how you use a spinning reel, which is what I'm more familiar with. I had a number of rat's nests form in here due to inexperience and cast, and your terminal tackle hits the water and the reel backlashes and it comes loose and makes all kinds of a mess here. And in so doing that, and then fighting with the rat's nest that caused, I kinked the line in quite a few places. So I'm going to need to replace the line on it. But all in all, it's been working okay for me. Complaint is that right here next to the, right here next to the handle, we have a star drag adjust. And let's see with the light. There you go. You can see one of the tines here. There's supposed to be another one right here that actually has been broken off. How it got broken, I'm not entirely sure. It may be from being in the vehicle and something getting set on it. The Jeep Wrangler that I drive has the classic fold and flip rear seat, which is a feature I do use. It may have been sitting somewhere in the seat, because when the seat's folded, when folded and flipped up, if there's not a ton of stuff putting pressure on it, and you hit a bump, sometimes it'll try to come back down, then pop back up again. It may have been damaged and something like that. I don't know. But that's one of the 5 tines off the star that was broken. I'm not that worried about it. That's to me, that's pretty minimal. I've still got plenty of the tines on here to adjust the drag. I have a total of $70 into rod and reel on this. Simply because I wanted a bait caster, because I wanted to learn how to use one. Now, in a future video, I'll show another rod and reel set that's for one of, I think it was on Caliber Corner. I know for a fact it was on Travis P11's channel. There was some questions being asked about affordable fishing gear. For a bait caster setup, this isn't bad. I have a spinning rod and reel that I'll show you in a future video that is even more budget minded than this. But yeah, all in all, I'm liking the setup, learning how to use it. Haven't hooked into anything on it yet. That's what you get for listening to the fishing review of a rookie. All in all, it's doable. Anyhow, guys, I appreciate, well, not guys, I apologize. Folks, include you ladies out there. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Hey, sorry about that. I thought I was done. I was working on pulling the line off of this reel to get ready to replace it, and I realized I used the term backlash in the video, and not everyone might know what that means. And I actually did it because I was being careless when I was pulling the line off the, reel off the line. Line off the reel. One of those mornings. So I figured I'd do a quick add-on to the video so you can see what those who are not familiar can see what I'm talking about. When you cast one of these, at least with this particular design, right here is a button. Right at the, there you go, you can see a little bit of the light. You click that down, slight pressure on, on the reel. You cast and then you let off, and then your line plays out as your terminal wave your tackle carries it. Backlash happens. Your reel is spinning forward to allow the line to come off, and then the line stops suddenly, like your tackle hitting the water. And basically, what it does is that. That's not through the eye, that's just hanging off the reel. Now that's an exaggerated example. In this case, it looks like, I got snagged around there. But all in all, it's not too bad. That's what backlash is, in case anyone was wondering. Alright, I really am signing off this time, I promise. Have a good day. I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by the channel. If you want to see more of my content, I encourage you to check out my website, calaveras32special.com. Links below in the description. I also encourage you to check out gunchannels.com. Online, two-way community, set up and operated about 5 years ago at this point, by G-Webs, or Mr. Gun Websites. He is a avid activist for our two-way rights, so that's where I encourage you to stop by there, as well as his website, gearwebsites.com, where where a lot of his financing comes from, to help him fight for our rights. I hope you guys are willing to stop by both of those websites. Oh, and before I get on mine, I have my Spreadshirt store link and my Patreon link over there for anyone who is so inclined as to helping out the channel. Much appreciated. And anything I decide any money I get over there, I'll be putting back into the channel, and I'll be giving my patrons a chance to chime in as to what they think I should be using it on. I want to say again, thank you very much for stopping by. Have a wonderful night.